That was about Craig Colony.
Well, I should know a lot about that.
Well, no, I'll bring up my other book. I have a whole book on
Craig Colony?
on Sonyea.
Yeah, the prior was a prior building was a TB
Yeah,
building.
tuberculosis.
Yeah, and I worked in there too years ago.
Yeah, that's about the Shakers.
Uh-huh.
And this is a map of the Shakers.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's some.
I took some pictures of Sonyea too. Lots of pictures of Sonyea.
What's your wife's name?
My wife is her name was Ann Rongo.
What was her maiden name? Was she local girl?
She was a Trescott. She lived on
I've got a whole family history on Trescotts.
Yeah, well, she come from Reed's Corners originally, and her folks moved down on the West Lake Road, East Lake Road.
And she still lives there with your son?
She lives at the house with my son. Yeah.
What's your son's name?
Jerry.
Oh, okay. Does he come down and see you once in a while?
No.
No?
No, he's on Social Security.
Uh-oh.
He hurt his neck. He was driving coast to coast from New York to California, and he got a wreck and
Wow.
he's disabled. This is White City. This
Yep.
is the women's side,
Yep.
and this is the men's side. It's the Village Green here. It's not a real.
Well, next time I come, I'll bring my laptop. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
but-
got all the state photographs that used to be stored there.
The depot, the old depot,
Yep.
and the railroad tracks and the underpass, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These are just more of the houses.
Oh yeah, this is a school. This is a school here. I recognize that Sonyea.
Here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the West House, I think.
It says
that's
women's
women's
infirmary.
That's the Murphy building.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Yeah, that's the Murphy. And this is a
Amusement hall, it says.
that's Shanahan Hall. That's Shanahan Hall there. And this is the hospital, Peterson Hospital.
Right. Was this the administration building?
I thought that was it. I thought that was a school. This is a.
This is
Yeah,
this
wait a
is the hospital.
Yeah, wait
Yep.
a minute.
Yeah, turn it any way you need.
This looks like the school. This looks like the school.
Okay.
What do they call that?
Was it like a trade school?
No, the trade schools was where I went down to work. We had the shoe shop, the broom shop, the carpenter shop, the electric shop, the garage and the blacksmith shop,
Uh-huh.
and mattress shop, and I had all them shops down there in a
Wow.
row. Yeah, and then all them guys were friends of mine. This looks like the school.
Okay.
That looks like a. I'm trying to think of it. What they call it. They had a name for it. There was a guy that just died there that was a principal there. His name was Hawk.
Okay. Oh, Al Hawk.
Al
Yeah,
Hawk.
yeah.
He was a principal there.
I
So-
didn't know that.
Yeah. Al Huck was the principal there.
Oh yeah, I've known Al for some time.
So,
Wow, wonderful. Now we got some of the.
no. That looks like, let's see.
It says Villa Flora.
Villa Flora, that was the, when you go up into the Sonyea, it was the first building you come to. It was the women's residence, but that was more or less the administration, not administration.
Okay.
That was where they come to get most everything because they had cottages in back there for the women.
Uh-huh.
It was like the village green where the patients used to, they used to come, they used to live there and then walk to dinner and stuff
Wow.
like that. See, the Villa, next to the Villa Flora was the Daisy Building. I think that was where they went to eat.
Okay.
But House of Elders, I don't recognize that. Yeah. Letchworth, that was down across the road, down the farm side.
Okay.
The Letchworth.
Oh, that's where that was. All right.
And this here was.
This is the House of Elders, it says.
The Elders was down between the village green and the hospital.
Okay.
This is one of the first buildings that was torn down when I was there.
Well, when I come back up, I'll bring my laptop, and all these pictures will be bigger, so you can see them better. This is a nice one here because it's rare. This is the gorge. You're coming into Sonyea over here. This was the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Yeah. See now the gorge is Sonyea Gorge is up in back of the big woods.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the church.
Yep.
It's Sonyea. Let's see if they see.
These are nurses about 1909.
Oh, that's
and this is about 1909 too.
Before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a bridge over the
Keshequa
Creek.
Yep.
Yeah, I've run over that bridge a lot of times when I was driving truck.
And you got the water tower. Can't remember what this building is.
Yeah, the pump house.
Oh, okay.
That was a pump house.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is this place here was a powerhouse.
Yep.
And the patients used to take in unload coals from the coal car and wheel it into the boilers with a wheelbarrow and stack it there for the night firemen to keep the boilers going. They had these great big wheels, great huge wheels as tall as me or taller, with the great big arms on it. They used to make their electricity with it.
Oh, that's what they used. I always thought it was like running radiators or something.
No, they used to do steam turbines, like you know, to make their electricity with them.
Well, that makes sense why it was called the powerhouse.
The creek was right.
Yeah.
Right down in here, or underneath this bridge it was, and down in this bridge would have been over here, and then they had a sluice box there that they used to catch the water.
Oh, okay.
Run it down through there and force it up into the water up in there to make the steam.
Wow.
Yeah. That was,
these are more modern pictures.
I went to work there in 1945. And that was a long time ago. But this I don't remember. I don't remember that at all. And this this must have been later model, because that's a later model truck. Don't remember anything there.
Okay. Just more. This house is still there.
That's up in the back.
Yep.
That's down by the below the West House. That is near the golf course,
Right.
The entrance to the golf
Yep.
course. Yeah. Shakers. That was the Shakers house. Yeah. Yeah, I delivered lots of stuff there, house cleaning supplies there when I was driving.
This was the graveyard. Just
Yeah,
a little
and
ways from there.
I dug a lot of graves right there.
Did you?
Yeah, when the ground used to freeze, we used to take the jackhammer up there and break up the
Oh,
ground.
never thought of that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
because we couldn't keep them all, couldn't
Right.
store them, But yeah, a lot of these people I probably knew are probably buried. Yeah.
And this is an old picture of, let me see what it says here. Before your time, but it says, members of the Council of the Livingston County Historical Societies and the physicians of the Craig Colony, Sonyea, New York, 1906.
Oh, I probably know some of the physicians there. Let's see.
I think the physicians are all in the back.
Yeah.
And I think these are the members of the Historical Society.
No, I don't recognize anybody. But the old guy that was a supervisor when I went to work there, he'd been there for years and years and years. His name was Holly. I can't think of his first name. I didn't like him anyway. But his name was Holly anyway. But I got along with his kids, and